Will Real Madrid actually sign any more players before the transfer window closes? This is the big question, and this is the question that a lot of Real Madrid fans actually want to know. And for me personally, I look at it like this, and I have to be completely honest. The money that we've spent already on players to strengthen the defensive areas in Carreras, in Dean Howson, Trent, and obviously Mastantuono up front, I think that's pretty much it for Real Madrid. A lot of people think that Real Madrid could sign a midfielder, and that is pretty much the position that I think a lot of Real Madrid fans actually want to strengthen, because clearly with Bellingham being out for such a lengthy period, and can we rely on Camavinga? That's the thoughts that's running through every fan of this club. This is going to be a very, very tricky window to navigate, especially towards the beginning of the season. And we're looking at the midfield, especially with Ceballos looking to be offloaded to Real Betis. According to transfer rumours, this is going to be a major factor. Modric has gone, Ceballos potentially gone, Bellingham out, and Camavinga's the only one really that can play there. And you have to be concerned for Real Madrid if we do not buy anybody else. It's very, very concerning. And the question is, what do we buy? Do we go for a deep-lying playmaker? Do we go for a jack of all trades? Who in the hell knows? Only Perez. And that's the confusing part mostly. The confusing part of this is that we don't actually have a clue. We don't have a clue which way Real Madrid are going to pivot. We don't have a clue what Real Madrid want, what Alonso wants. And with Cruz obviously giving all the props for Angelo Stiller, that talk has died down. We've heard Barella. That talk is pretty much non-existent. McAllister, also non-existent. The only one that really have been, coming into the news, into the media, is the Rodri situation. And before that, a little bit of Enzo Fernandez talk. But that I don't think will work out either. So is the only one that we're really going for is Rodri? Is that the case? Because I think that's very problematic. And the problem being is that he's come back from a major injury. He hasn't looked pretty much on form even when he was playing for Man City in the World Cup. And now he wants to fit into this Real Madrid team at his age, where we're going for a LaLiga title. I don't think that's feasible. So what can we do as a team? Well, the situation is scout the market. Really go in. Perez needs to really just divert his attention away from this whole Galacticos signing of Rodri and getting in from Man City and maybe offloading Rodrigo on the other side. That's what I've been hearing. And then go for someone actually properly. Because unfortunately, there is a problem here. There's a major problem here and we need to address it. We need to put pressure on Real Madrid to sign the midfielder. It's the most crucial area in this team, especially with Alonso wanting to play a three at the back formation. A 3-5-2 is not going to work with just a midfield that is light in players. We're talking about Camavinga, Arda and Valverde. Apart from that, what do we have? You can say anything you want, but unfortunately, it's not going to be working. It won't work for a lengthy period of time. These players are going to get tired and they're going to be demoralized. They keep on playing every single game, expecting Bellingham to come back. Bellingham after the 3 months, there's going to be tiring. There's going to be huge games, especially in the run-up to the World Cup next season as well. There's going to be a huge string of games. And we're going to have a massive problem as a team. We're going to have the same problem we did last year in defense as in this year in midfield. It's going to be exactly the same issue. So, as Real Madrid, we need to really hammer it down into every single media outlet, YouTube, whatever. Real Madrid fans need to know that we need to sign a striker. We need to sign one immediately. And Real Madrid, as a team, they need to be actioning this. I want to see talks of a midfielder coming into the team over the next few weeks. I want to see one immediately signed because, unfortunately, for some, it's a problem area. It's a problem area. It's going to be a massive problem area for Xabi Alonso when we're coming up against physical teams like Atletico Madrid that could cause us injuries. And if Camavinga goes out, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen? I don't know. I have no idea. So it's a massive issue. It's a massive issue. We have world-class talent, yes, but that world-class talent would run dry in the actual amount of games that we're playing. Especially when Champions League starts, you're going to have players not fighting fit. I'm telling you this right now. We better watch out as fans. We better watch out because I don't want to see the same situation like last year where we're shoehorning players into certain positions because that's the way it has to be. No, Tchouaméni needs to be in the back three. He doesn't need to be in the midfield. I'm sorry. He needs to be in the back three and in the centre. Then you can have Dean Howson and Rudiger or whoever's going to play on that right-hand side. That's how it's going to have to be. Because Rudiger's getting strapped up. Militao looks like he's going to be an important player for Real Madrid as well since he's come back. But I actually have no idea where his injury status is, honestly, and what's going to happen to him. So we have to be very, very vocal. We have to be very honest about this. Real Madrid are not going to have the squad numbers to really compete on all fronts. That's as simple as that. We might as well just go for one trophy and that's it. Go for the Super Cup of Spain. That's the easiest one to win. But we probably have to play Barcelona in the final, so it probably won't be the easiest one to win anyway. So, guys, honestly, this is a very big issue. And I'm really saddened by it because I'm looking at that three in the midfield, and Camavinga's had these injury problems also last year. Valverde is our guy. He's the guy that does everything in the midfield. And Arda Güler, any slight bit of knock or injury or anything that he needs to sit out, it's a problem. And then you're going to probably have Brahim Diaz filling that role. You're expecting Brahim Diaz to be filling the role consistently? I don't think so. I don't think he fits the profile of Xabi Alonso. Brahim Diaz is a decent player, but he's not a player that's going to command that midfield and be in the center of it. You understand? So we have to really look at it and say, look, this team needs to sign someone. Get someone now. Get someone now. Honestly, he needs to be a very, very good level. A very, very good level. I don't care who it is. Just get someone in now so he can be the guy that pretty much replaces Bellingham temporarily and then can fight for his position also come the near future. That's the most important thing. Guys, honestly, this is so important to us, Real Madrid fans. Honestly, like this video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on this. And we'll see you next time on another episode, another video. A la Madrid, and it's time to end the stream, Dave. Take care, guys, and we'll see you next time.